to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me, guys. And the Commodores will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Eagles offense will start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Dropping back, it's Kim. Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's McMillan. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Slithers into space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well give it to him again.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Vanderbilt's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week.
Turning it on! Running into the open space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Hoskins. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
caught behind the line. It's Hudson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Commodores in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Plows through the defense. Let's step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this up.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll leave it with him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it set up on the outside. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Wheeler. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's Kim. Grabbed in the backfield, it's McMillan. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hoskins.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Backed up now, here's second and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Kim. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Rooks. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Hoskins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Commodores want to move quickly. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Griffin. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snap it to the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Back to throw, it's Kim. Snagged in the middle, it's McMillan. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Touch pass on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The official says no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Handoff to the single running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Commodores decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finding open areas. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Newberry. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sherrill. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively 1st half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Leaves it with the running back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Back to pass, it's Pavia. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Rush is on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. He'll try it again. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's Wheeler. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gonna run it. It's McMillan. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Caught in the backfield, it's McMillan. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Quick strike complete.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route. Coming from the slot receiver, they get the completion.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Newberry. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got it! And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Doors! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Duke.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wheeler. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Gives it on the option. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. On the move at the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a gap. It's McMillan. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
23 on the play. First down, Commodores.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Hoskins. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Trying to run, it's Newberry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They're testing the right side here. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Snagged in the middle. It's Rooks. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. And
To the air, it's Kim. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Good enough for a first down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, going up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Running to the left. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Commodores have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. Touchdown Vanderbilt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 31 to Auburn.
The hand to the running back.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Kim. Here's the heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Here's the handoff. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
To the air, it's Kim. Got his man quickly. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Finds the tight end. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.